Hello, everybody. This is Catholic Dad. I think it's episode number 14. I'm trying some AirPods in my ears right now because it hasn't been recording loudly enough, and I want to see if this actually helps. Well, anyway, so what do I want to talk about today? And should I get a tattoo? That's my question. If your kids ever ask you, or if my kids ask me, this is what I'm going to tell them. So, should you get a tattoo? And I think every decision you make is a moral one. And so, what is the point of life? And that's the question. And a lot of people say the point of life is, oh, to be happy, to enjoy myself, to obtain material goods, or so on and so forth, to do good. And yeah, kind of. But really, the answer is this, right out of the Baltimore Catechism. The point of life is to know, love, and serve God in this life and be happy with Him in the next. That's the point. And anytime I have a decision that I need to make, I make it a moral decision. And so getting a tattoo, I think, is a moral decision. So to know, love, and serve God in this life. Now, let's think about this for a couple minutes. How does that affect knowing, loving, and serving God? Now, you have to decide what your lifelong vocation is going to be. Are you going to be a father? Are you going to be a mother? Are you going to be a priest? Are you going to be a nun? What are you going to be? Are you going to live a chaste life, a chaste, holy life, and serve other people in your community as a consecrated or non-consecrated? Lots of possibilities. But if you're going to get a tattoo, this is what the analysis you have to do. You have to say, is it going to assist me, hinder me, or be neutral with regards to knowing, loving, and serving God in this life? Now, I'm a radiologist. I work in a hospital. I see patients every single day. If I got a tattoo and it was on my forehead and it was an obnoxious word or some kind of dirty word, it probably wouldn't help out me being a father. Now, my vocation is fatherhood. I'm a provider. I'm a protector, spiritual leader of my family. And if I have to provide for my family, meaning go out, fight the world, and get some money for my family, how is a tattoo on my forehead going to help me? It won't help me. Is it going to be neutral? No, it won't be neutral. It's actually going to hinder me in my job. And therefore, if that's the analysis, that it's not going to help me in any way, it's actually going to hinder me, then no, I should not actually get a tattoo on my forehead that is a swear word. But all that being said is I'm not being judgmental about anybody. I think tattoos are your own personal preference. Unless, of course, you're my kid, then they're not your personal preference, and I'll tell you not to get one. But if you hide it in a discreet area and people don't see it, and it's not in any way going to hinder you knowing, loving, and serving God in this life, then I'm neutral on it. I don't really have an opinion on it. But again, if you're my kid, then I do have an opinion, and probably you should wait until you're the age of majority so I don't have to get really mad at you. So there you go. With regards to tattoo, in summary, and anything you do, whether it's tattoo, funny haircut, earrings, body piercings, you name it, just think quietly about it before you do it. Don't do it in a reactionary way, and rationally break it down. Is this going to assist me in my vocation of my life, whether it's being a priestly vocation, consecrated nun, father, mother, husband, wife, whatever it is? And I must say, I can think of rare instances where tattoos would be beneficial, like in fraternal organizations, the military, so on and so forth, maybe even on sports teams. That could potentially be beneficial. But more so than not, I think probably there are people get tattoos without weighing heavily upon does it help or hinder you into know, loving, and serving the Lord in this life. And so, yeah, no, I think if I got a tattoo, it would be bad because some people are judgmental. They would look at me, see it on my neck or my ear or my forearm or whatever it is, and they'd say, well, now I don't know if I want to go to you as a physician. In addition, let's say you're not a physician. What if you ask the question, does it make me more or less employable? There's some places it would make you more employable, and some places it would make you less employable. Because as a man, and as a woman as well, in today's world, but as a man, you have to be employable, because if you don't work, you're nothing, right? You need to work and you need to provide. And so there you go. This is Catholic Data, episode number 14. Should I get a tattoo? If you're my kids, no, you shouldn't. If you're everybody else, you got to break it down reasonably for yourself. And so don't forget to get the Mass, go to confession, pray the daily rosary, and God bless you. Signing off.